Episode 30, The Christmas Blizzard. Snow was falling. Not just frost, not just ice, was real snow. In the bayou, that meant one thing. Something unnatural had come. The sister stood on the chapel porch, clutching her lantern. Claude, her red-bowed gator, lay curled nearby, his breath misting the air. Pepper, her black cat with one gold eye and one blue, perched high on the rafters, watching the white flurry with narrowed eyes. "It's too cold for comfort," Sister muttered. Claude, the gator, sneezed. They'd planned a quiet Christmas. A pot of gumbo on the fire, pecan pie cooling on the windowsill. Claude had even dragged in a cypress stump to decorate, with bones and beads, of course. But when the wind began to howl and the snow started to swirl, Pepper's tail puffed up like a pine cone. "Something's coming," she warned, voice low. The sister felt it too, a chill deep in her bones, older than the storm. The blizzard hit hard, blinding and thick. Outside, shadows moved between the trees. Not people, not animals. Things. They circled the house. The sister lit every candle. She opened her book of prayers. "These spirits weren't invited," she whispered. Claude snarled. He could smell them now, not vampires, but hungry winter ghosts. The kind that drifted with the frost and whispered promises of warmth. They scratched at the windows. "One tried the door," Pepper hissed. "They want in." "They'll freeze us out," said the sister, tightening her coat. "Unless we freeze them first." She pulled a jar from her shelf, filled with snow from a mountaintop she once climbed on a pilgrimage. Blessed snow. She tossed it into the fire. The flames turned blue, and a wave of frost swept through the house, out the doors into the woods. The ghosts screamed as the cold turned on them, solidifying their forms just long enough for Claude to charge outside, swinging his tail like a hammer. Pepper leapt from the roof, knocking down two icy spirits. The sister followed, lantern high, praying in tongues older than time. One by one, the spirits shattered into snowflakes. By morning, the storm had passed. The gumbo was cold, the pie was frozen, but they were safe. Claude dragged the cypress stump back to the center of the room and curled around it. Pepper tucked herself into a wool sock. The sister poured hot chicory coffee and sat with her family. Outside, the swamp glistened white, quiet again. "Next year," Sister said, "we're spending Christmas in New Orleans." Claude groaned. Pepper agreed. But they all knew. They'd do it all again.